Okay, so you're welcome back to the Pipsoclock trading signal service. Okay, so we want to quickly give you what we expect in the markets today, being Wednesday the 14th of February. But before we get into that, the very quick recap of what happened on Tuesday the 13th of February. If you remember, we did this analysis and that's for gold, and we decided our entry was going to be around this blue zone, as the sell zone for gold, and that was around the 50% retracement of the fall from here to here, and that gave us around 28.21. So, and as you can see, the price eventually, after a very long time of dragging, okay, so eventually it peaked and dropped heavily, and all our TPs from TP1, TP2, all the way to TP8, was all filled and smashed, right? So currently, gold is now operating around the 1992 area, and the questions on the minds of traders right now is: will gold continue going down, or will gold find support around 1990? Okay, so now when we quickly look at what's happening currently, you can see here that there is a couple of price rejections around this area. There's you can see price rejection here, there, and here. Okay, so particularly look at this hammer, right? So it's a clear indication that the buyers are really protesting around here. But the question is, do they have the wherewithal to change this momentum, this bearish momentum? Well, it's up to you and I to just observe and see. So based on what we have currently, it's still a bearish bias. However, this may look like it's trying to form a flag pattern, but it's not yet very clear. Maybe it may end up giving us a different pattern altogether, whether it's a pennant or something else that we don't know yet. So we need to watch it and see what it eventually will produce. Okay, but then let's get to what we should be expecting today. So I personally, for one, would expect that with this series of rejections around here, except for another major news, which we'll quickly check out. So from the calendar in FX Street, it's going to be a pretty busy day again today, particularly for the UK zone. All right, so from the UK, United Kingdom, you'll be having these events coming out around 8 a.m. GMT +1. Okay, and then if you scroll down a bit, you see even from the Eurozone, and then let's see, nothing much is coming out from the Americas today, Wednesday. So focus will shift to Europe. All right, so the Eurozone and the United Kingdom are where attention will be. So we're going to be also checking out, so meaning that we'll be checking out Euro USD and GBP USD, but we'll do that in a separate video, so you'll be glad to check it out. So for here right now, we are going to focus and check if we can generate the signal for gold today. First off, if you really are brave and bold enough, you want to take up to buy gold where it is right now, and then follow it all the way through. But then if I will want to extend this, maybe I will just make a few adjustments. So if I could do that, and well, that means that if we follow the fall from all the way here from 2044 down to 1988, so we will be looking at making entry for gold again around anywhere between 2016 and 2019. But then if we would want to use just the big fall, the big drop yesterday, okay, so we could use that, and just focus on anywhere between 2010 and 2011.97, and if we go by that, all right, so someone may even want to drag it. Let me pick this, let me pick this and bring it down. Not you, not you. Okay, so let's pick this and drag it down. So we will be looking at anywhere between here and here. Okay, so if you use this as a yardstick, so that means that for gold, those who are brave to buy here, all right, could buy, but then you need to do it after a break of this trend line here. If this trend line is not broken, still stay bearish, or better stay away from the market until we find price around this zone again. So when we find price around here, we are going to drop your signal. But in the meantime, when we find price around here and we see price at what price action does. So I'm going to drop the signal so you can just check the screen. We'll drop the signal for you to make entry anywhere around here. So just check what you see on the screen, and you can plot it with pending order against sell limits. All right, so just take that and let's see what happens next. So go ahead and check the next video for the analysis for Euro USD and GBP USD based on the events that will be coming out today. All right, so you want to trade to win, and go ahead and check the next. From all of us at Pipsoclock, we wish you a profitable trading day. Go ahead.